guys make this country a better place, no matter what anybody tells you, alright? So I'm going to go through each state, alright? And we're going to learn some facts about each state, alright? And all of these questions are going to be on your exam, so pay close attention, alright? Okay, let's begin. Okay, now, let's begin at the northwest of the United States, right up here, where it's very green. There's a lot of evergreen trees, and it's very rainy, alright? So we start with the state of Washington up here, which is next to Canada, okay, next to Vancouver, and we have Seattle, alright? That's the major city in Washington, alright? Now, if you want to learn about Washington and Seattle, watch Frasier, okay? Everything you need to know about Seattle is covered in Frasier, alright? Okay, so moving on down, now we have the state of Oregon, alright? Now, the main city in Oregon is Portland, alright? Now, it's very liberal in Portland, very progressive, very left-wingy. It's a great place to live, okay? But I would suggest you bring something to cover your nose, because there are a lot of homeless people in Portland, alright? A lot of homeless people, okay? And then, okay, even though Portland's very left-wingy, alright, as soon as you step outside of Portland, there's a lot of crazy white people, alright, outside of Portland, alright? Yes, where you get your Proud Boys and all that crazy stuff going on, alright? So be careful if you leave Portland, alright? Next, let's go down to California, okay? Everybody's heard of California, great state, the 10th largest economy in the world. Alright, you can really divide California up into two states, alright? You have the Northern California, which is very beautiful. You have your Mericas and your very mountainous and forest areas, alright? And then you have the Bay Area, alright? This is where all your tech nerds and stuff live and work. Okay, so ladies, if you're having a hard time, finding a man, you can go here to the San Francisco area, get your rich guy that works in a tech company, alright, and you'll be happily ever after, alright? Then you have Southern California, right here, Southern California. Okay, now, that's where Los Angeles is, right? Everybody loves LA, and the weather is beautiful in Los Angeles. It's so beautiful, except for the flash floods, and the droughts, and the mudslides, and the earthquakes. But other than that, beautiful, beautiful weather. In fact, the weather is so beautiful in Los Angeles, homeless people from all over the country come to sleep on its streets. Yeah. And one of the pastimes in LA is when the sun sets, people like to go to the beaches and watch the sunset. Yeah, but leave early, because leave about 5 hours early, because the traffic is so terrible. It's going to take a while to get to the beach, alright? Okay, sticking to the southwest here, we have Arizona, beautiful state, Arizona, alright? We have Phoenix, which is the main city in Arizona, okay? And then we have Sedona, that's where all your hippies and your new agey people live, right? People who talk to crystals, they live in Sedona, alright? So if you're into that, that'd be a great place to live, alright? Now next to Arizona is New Mexico, alright? New Mexico, we have Santa Fe, alright? But we also have Albuquerque, okay? Albuquerque, New Mexico. And one thing to know about Albuquerque is there's a lot of methamphetamine in Albuquerque, alright? Ever seen the show Breaking Bad? Yes, art imitates life, okay? So remember that next time you're in New Mexico, alright? Moving up to Colorado. Yes, Colorado is your Rocky Mountains. This is where you have all your mass shootings right here in Colorado. But Denver, great state, legalize your greens if you like to blow trees. Denver is a great place to be. Alright, but we almost forgot Utah. Don't forget about Utah. Great state. That's where all your Mormons live. Anybody know what Mormons are? No, me neither. Alright. Okay, so let's go over to Nevada. Alright, now, if you're new to this country, I would suggest you don't go to Nevada first, alright? Because that's where, you have all your, all the vices and stuff are legal in Nevada, alright? Including gambling and prostitution, alright? So I don't want you guys to go to Nevada, get into trouble, and then lose your citizenship. So I would, anti-Semite, all right? All right, so let's move over now. We're in the Great Plains, all right? The Great Plains, all right? North Dakota and South Dakota, all right? Okay, quiz. This is going to be on a quiz. Why are there two Dakotas? Okay. Yes, exactly, because the Republicans want to have 4 Senate seats instead of 2. Exactly, that's the only reason why there's 2 Dakotas. All right, moving down, Nebraska. Very, very boring in Nebraska. Nothing going on in Nebraska. Very far. Many people fall asleep when they drive through Nebraska. All right, let's move down to Kansas. All right, Kansas. One thing to remember about Kansas, tricky part. All right, pay attention. Kansas City is not in Kansas, or at least the majority of Kansas City is not in Kansas. It's in Missouri. I know it's weird, but that's America. All right. Okay. All right. So moving down, we have Oklahoma, which used to be known as Indian Territory. All right. Okay, not Indian like where you're from. Okay, we're talking about Native Indians, right? This is where the Americans stole all the Native Americans' land. All right. But the one thing to remember about Oklahoma was that there are a lot of tornadoes and there are a lot of churches. Okay. All right. There are more churches than people in Oklahoma. So if you're a Christian, you're into your Bible, you're gonna love Oklahoma. All right. Now moving down. Okay. Now everybody knows this state. I know there's a lot of people here that's gonna want to visit this state. We have Texas. All right. Texas. All right. Now you have your big city, your main city in Texas is Houston. All right. A big old suburb with buildings in the middle. I find Houston very boring. All right. But you have other cities like Austin and San Antonio, great places. You also have Dallas. All right. You want your real Texas feel, your cowboy, go to Dallas, Fort Worth. Okay. But if you have any melanin in your skin, I would avoid East Texas. All right. They're still in the 1800s down there. Okay. Now speaking of East Texas, right next door, we have Louisiana. Now if you like culture, if you like good food, visit New Orleans, New Orleans. All right. But outside of New Orleans, it's just one big country swamp. All right. Not a lot going on in Louisiana. All right. Let's move up to Arkansas. Arkansas is not Arkansas. It's not Arkansas. It's Arkansas. All right. This is a very, very poor state. A lot of poor people in Arkansas. All right. But it's there. All right. And if you get pulled over in Arkansas, all right, don't run, because the Arkansas Highway Patrol will catch you. There's a lot of videos on YouTube of that. All right, let's go up. Well, actually, let's go over. Since we're talking about poor states, Mississippi, very, very poor state. A lot of poor people in Mississippi. All right, but it's a great state. My family is from Mississippi, but very poor. And I know a lot of people are coming from countries they would consider to be poor. You don't want to go from one poor place to another. All right, so but the mighty Mississippi runs through Mississippi, as you would guess. Okay, now let's move over to Alabama. All right, now we're in what we call the Confederate States. All right, Alabama. All right, what can I say about Alabama? Not much. It's the stereotypical South. All right, every stereotype you think of the South exists in Alabama, but right next to Alabama is Georgia. Georgia always on my mind. The one thing you have to remember about Georgia is there's a lot of black people in Atlanta. All right, a lot of black people. There's a lot of black people in Atlanta. All right, but outside of Atlanta, all right, it's the South. Okay, now let's go down to Florida. Okay, I'm gonna be nice. Florida, it's called the Sunshine State, which is ironic because most people in Florida are not very bright. Isn't that ironic? my birthday. I was born in Memphis. Memphis, all right, Maine. They talk very funny in Memphis, Maine. All right, but you go to Nashville. Okay, the one thing to remember about Nashville, all right, if you protest, right, gun control in Nashville, you might lose your elected seat. Okay, a lot of fascism going on there in Tennessee, so be careful if you move to Tennessee. But other than that, not too bad of a state. Right above that is Kentucky. Kentucky. Are anybody out here like fried chicken? Here you go. Kentucky. Louisville. That's where Muhammad Ali is from. All right, that is going to be on the test. All right, so remember that. Okay, moving up. All right, moving up. We have Indiana. I'm going back to Indiana. Indiana, here I come. I'm going back to Indiana. Cause that is where my baby's from. Yes, the birthplace of Michael Jackson. All right, in Gary. But don't go to Gary. All right, do not go to Gary. All right, and it's also the birthplace of the Ku Klux Klan. All right, I consider Indiana to be the South. All right, so let's move on. Oh, we gotta go back over to the Midwest. We're in the capital of the Midwest right here. Illinois, Illinois. All right, Illinois is home of Chicago. Chicago is the greatest city in the United States. It's the best city in the United States. There's nothing bad to say about Chicago. Oh, what's that? Oh, you heard Chicago has a lot of violence. No, not at all. Chicago is the perfect city. What's that? Oh, what's that? You have a question? You said that you heard that the politics is very corrupt in Chicago, right? Right, and it's one of the most segregated cities in the world. I don't know where you guys are hearing this stuff, all right? Chicago, greatest city, best sports team, best people. I love Chicago, and you will too. All right, now let's go up to Wisconsin. All right, a lot of cheese in Wisconsin. Nice state, beautiful state. You have the Wisconsin Dells. I call it Illinois North. Illinois North. That's what I call it. I call it Illinois North. All right, let's move over to Iowa. Iowa, you have Des Moines. All right, now think about Iowa. It's very flat, but you know it's when election time comes, Iowa's the only time you hear about Iowa is right before the presidential election. Other than that, it serves absolutely no purpose. All right, let's go up. One more state up here, and at least on this side of the Mississippi, we have Minnesota. Minnesota. People are very friendly in Minnesota. It is the home of 10,000 lakes. There's a lot of lakes in Minnesota. All right, and also remember, this is going to be on the test. You must remember this. It is the home of the late great Prince. All right, Prince, Minnesota. All right, remember that. Very important. All right, let's jump over to another Great Lakes. We're in the Great Lakes here. Michigan. All right, Michigan. Okay, you have Detroit. All right, we have Detroit. That is the city that's been left behind. Okay, remember that. It's the city that's been left behind. We have Flint. You know, we have a lot of shenanigans going on in Michigan, but also remember that Michigan's one of the most beautiful states in the country, especially the Upper Peninsula. So if you like your outdoors, go to Michigan, okay? But the cities, stay away from the cities in Michigan because there's not a lot of good. Okay, now we're in what we call the Rust Belt. All right, a lot of abandoned factories, a lot of poverty and despair, especially in the great state of Ohio. All right, we have Cleveland. All right, also known as what? The mistake by the lake. Remember that Cleveland is the mistake by the lake. Chicago is the great city by the lake. Cleveland is the mistake by the lake. Okay, we have Cincinnati. We have Columbus. All right, you know, Ohio is the Florida of the Midwest. Remember that. So you have Florida man, and then you have Ohio man. Okay, moving on, right? Okay, so I'm going to switch sides here. Moving on, we have West Virginia. All right, West Virginia. Anybody watch that show, The Beverly Hillbillies? That's where they were from. That was where they were from. All right, West Virginia. This is in the Appalachian Mountains. All right, great state. All right, okay. So, okay, we have next to West Virginia, we have Virginia. All right, now Virginia is a bit of a mixed bag because near DC you have a lot of rich people, but you also have a lot of poor people as well. So Virginia is not too bad of a state. All right, Virginia doesn't know what it wants to be. New Jersey, all right? When you think of your mobsters, you think of New Jersey. That's where the other mob is from, you know what I mean? You know, what is going on in New Jersey, all right? There's not much to say about New Jersey, you know. It's not New York, okay? It's a little grimy, but you also have Atlantic City where you can go and gamble and stuff, all right? Now let's move over to the state of Pennsylvania. Remember when I said Virginia doesn't know what it wants to be? Pennsylvania surely doesn't know what it wants to be, but, you know, it is home to Pittsburgh. Very, very blue-collar city. Is also home to Philadelphia. Very blue-collar city as well. So it's a very blue-collar state. Pennsylvania is a lot of hills, you know, but it's a very important state in the United States. All right, now let's go up a little bit more. New York, 100 clips, cause I'm from New York. New York. Anybody like their 2003 hip hop? All right, New York. Okay, now we have New York City, of course. All right, now anybody in here likes to pay $4,000 a month for rent to live around a bunch of rats? New York City is the perfect city for you. Other than that, you know, upstate New York, I would say you have Niagara Falls. It's very beautiful in the autumn. So if you like your autumn foliage and stuff like that, I would definitely recommend New York. And next to New York is Vermont. Vermont, very green, very, not too much going on in Vermont, you know, but it's, like I say, it's very green, very picturesque, very beautiful. Bernie Sanders is from Vermont, all right? So it's the great state of Vermont, all right? Where Bernie Sanders is from, all right? Okay, now next to that is Connecticut, all right? We have Connecticut, Stamford, Connecticut is there. The headquarters of WWE is in Connecticut, all right? All right, so remember that if you like wrestling, visit Connecticut. Okay, we're moving on. We have Rhode Island. Rhode Island sticks out. We have Providence, Rhode Island. There's a lot of islands in Rhode Island. So if you like your seagulls, you're a big seagull fan, Rhode Island will be the perfect state for you, okay? Okay, now next, we have Massachusetts. All right, Massachusetts is home of Boston. All right, Boston, which actually has the highest number of assholes per capita, all right? There's at least 35 assholes per 100 people in Massachusetts. So if you visit Boston, all right, make sure you bring your toilet paper, okay? All right, now, where else do we have? We have New Hampshire. Very similar to Vermont. You know, very, very similar in its geography and things like that. You know, Vermont and New Hampshire are very similar, all right? Easy to get them confused, okay? Also, we have Maine. If you like your lobsters, Maine is perfect for you, all right? You can get that from here. Maine, people talk money in Maine, all right? But remember, Maine is that big, huge state right at the end of the Northeast, okay? All right. Now, there are two states that are not pictured on this map, okay? Who knows what they are? Okay, well, Hawaii, very, very good. Hawaii is way down in the Pacific Ocean. Very expensive place to live, all right? A lot of Samoans and stuff in Hawaii, all right? But beautiful. A lot of Americans can't even afford to go vacation in Hawaii. But remember, that is a state, all right? And we also have what? You're right, Sarah Palin can see Russia from this state. Alaska, which is the largest state in the Union. All right, remember that. When people think it's Texas, it's not California. It is Alaska. Very cold in Alaska. All right, and so there you are. Those are our 50 states, you know. So, you know, whichever state you end up in, you're gonna love this country. All right, I want you to participate in the political process. All right, because when you become a member of the United States, you become a United States citizen. You become a citizen of the greatest country in the world. Okay, so all right, hope you took notes. Okay, and I'll be back for another geography lection. Okay, all right, so